G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online. We're gonna go out east towards that marker. On our map, there was a quest just over here as well. Recruit Gorak.
Hey, you there. Be a friend and get me out of here.
What you doing here, Gorak?
Greetings, citizen. I seem to have suffered a temporary setback. I could use a bit of help.
What happened to you?
These Bloodthorn Cretans ambushed me. And while I was on a mission of incredible importance, there were dozens of them. But I didn't go down without a fight. What will the Lion Guard do without me?
You were on an important mission?
The orc that sits before you, represents the future of the Lion Guard. I am Recruit Gorak, pride of New Orsinium. Please untie me. We have work to do. We must recover the General's dispatch and return to Captain Vistra.
We? Alright, hold still.
I took a beating when the Bloodthorns grabbed me. I won't be much help in a fight, but I'll cheer you on.
Find the General's dispatch. General Gautier's dispatch. The Lion Guard dispatch from General Gautier to the troops in Aldcroft. Lisa's Bloodthorn report. Esteemed leader, now camp in the clearing set between where the water spills from the Mire Falls has already achieved exciting results. Not only have we intercepted a dispatch from Aldcroft, but we've also captured a Lion Guard scout. If we wait long enough, perhaps King Casimir will wander in and surrender. Lisa of the First Planting. Alright. Return to Aldcroft. I guess we're going this way anyway. Aldcroft. Where'd that quest go? Maybe we just gotta escort him there. And the quest will update.
Thank you. I'll take the dispatch to Captain Vistra. Find me later. I owe you a drink.
You got it. Let's grab the way shrine. Fire it up. So we've got a main quest here. Let's go talk to Captain Vistra. Gorak?
I'm led to believe you're the one to thank for Gorak's safe return. He even retrieved the General's dispatch.
Yeah, I found Gorak at a Bloodthorn camp in the swamp.
Recruit Gorak claims that you helped him defeat dozens of cultists and recover the dispatch from a foul necromancer. Is this true?
It's true. Gorak was amazing. The cultists ran in fear before him.
Incredible. I knew you had potential, Gorak, but I never imagined you were so capable. Thank you for your help, friend. Though it sounds like Gorak didn't really need it.
Lion Guard Pride.
Gorak, you truly distinguished yourself this day. You're no longer a recruit. Welcome to the Lion Guard, Private Gorak.
This is the happiest day of my life.
You got any coin for me, pal?
If only my mother could see me now.
Well, good luck to you. The Ivory Lord. The sound of clanking armor and approaching footsteps echoed through the dark streets. It was obvious that the marchers didn't care if they were heard. In fact, it sounded like they were trying to make more noise than was necessary. Eric Delane closed his eyes and listened. He tried to count how many armor-clad boots were pounding towards them. Not that the numbers mattered. If there were 2 Alessians or 10, Eric knew how it would end. Someone's going to stick a blade right through my head, he thought. Eric felt a hand touch his shoulder, and he opened his eyes. Caledon, the mercenary alien knight with the long flowing golden hair, squeezed his shoulder reassuringly. "Stick close to me," Caledon said. A sense of calm came over Eric as he nodded in response. It was as if the alien knight knew exactly what Eric was thinking. Eric would have taken more comfort in that. Thought if the sounds of the footsteps weren't getting closer and louder. Kishna, a Khajiiti warrior on Eric's other side, pulled 2 blades from their sheaths and held one up. She wanted them to hold for her signal. The other mercenaries in the alley shifted back and forth, excitement and fear shining in their eyes as they waited for the order to attack. More steps, louder, louder, and then silence. Eric looked in surprise. Why had the unseen marchers stopped? The rest of the mercenary band seemed as confused as he was, except for Kishna and Caledon. Kishna's raised blade did not move. Eric would later learn what had happened next is what usually happens when you hire people willing to stab other people with swords and daggers. The mercenaries grow impatient and become eager to spill blood so they can collect their gold. Usually, this break in discipline brings such hired soldiers to their end that much quicker, and, unfortunately, it was Eric's group that broke first. "Kill those bastards!" The yell rang out from someone behind and to the left of where Eric was standing. Suddenly they were rushing forward, more a tangled mass than a fighting formation. Eric was pushed to the side as weapon-waving mercenaries shoved past him. "What are these idiots doing?" Kishna demanded. As the mercenaries left the cover of the alley, she shook her head in frustration but ran out after them, her twin blades drawn and ready. Caledon turned to Eric. "Remember what I said?" And with that, the elf pulled the large blade from his sheath on his back and ran to join the fray. Eric felt panic overwhelm him, and he stood frozen in place. The clang of weapons and shield, the roars of battle, the screams of pain, everything sounded muffled to Eric's ears. His feet felt stuck to the cobbled street. The war had arrived, and Eric could only watch it unfold before him. After an eternity that really only lasted a few seconds, Eric was finally able to move. He lifted one foot and placed in front of the other. Slowly, deliberately, he repeated this action until he reached the edge of the valley wall. Eric took a steadying breath, then he peered around the wall. The Ivory Lord. This is Volume 2. We need Volume 1.
Why go on?
Enchanter. Valinway.
My enchantments are superior to anything you'll find anywhere else in the city. Of course, quality will cost you more, but trust me, it's worth it.
I have something for you. It's from Richard Descent.
De Bella's silky breeches. Look at the books on this list. This is unprecedented. Where did Richard find such a thing? What a remarkable discovery.
I found the index. Richard Descent's spirit told me to bring it to you.
Spirit? Ah, Richard. I knew you would get yourself killed one of these days chasing your beloved treasures. I spent many an evening listening to his tales of adventure. I shall miss him dearly.
He knew you would appreciate the Dressan Index.
The Dressan Index? Remarkable! I'm sad that Richard died, but the information in the keep will be invaluable to our scholars. Thank you for this. And here's something for your trouble. What a magnificent find! I doubt Richard appreciated its value, though. He sought treasure, not knowledge. I'll see that the Dressan Index winds up in the proper hands.
Do so. Okay. That's all done. There is a quest over here. Let's go start on this main quest.
You can tell me. My son left 5 days ago, and I haven't heard from him since.
Fine goods for sale.
Son's gone missing.
You interested?
Chamberlain Weller.
What is it? I'm afraid we've got a bit of an emergency at the moment.
I'm searching for a hunter named Gloria Fausta.
I don't know anyone who goes by that name, I'm afraid. Our Duke was kidnapped. Perhaps she was taken along with him. I certainly wouldn't put it past those bloodthorn bastards. We have a bit of a situation with Duke Sebastian of Camlorn. Perhaps you'd be willing to help extract the Duke from a rather precarious situation.
What happened?
Our bumbling town watch allowed the Duke to get kidnapped, that's what happened. Please, you look like you can handle yourself. Surely someone with your talents can help us.
Who kidnapped the Duke?
The damn Bloodthorn cult. With Camlorn in chaos and the Duke out of action, who knows what the cult intends? At least the Lion Guard finally arrived. Speak to Lieutenant Harim if you want to help. Last I heard, he was near the lighthouse.
I'll talk to the lieutenant.
Lieutenant Harim was scouting near the lighthouse. Maybe he's figured out where the Bloodthorns are holding the Duke by now.
That the Duke of Camlorn was kidnapped? First he lost his city, and now this.
Yes, dear, that's terrible. Greetings.
Bruno Babin? Of the Babins? Well, there's a lighthouse over there. But he ain't over here. He's on the other side. Vital inheritance. Let's see what this is first.
Watch yourself. This place is thick with Bloodthorn cultists.
I'm here to help rescue the Duke.
I could use a seasoned warrior. There's no point relying on the local watch. They're simply not up to the job. The Duke's in the lighthouse guarded by Bloodthorns. I was waiting for reinforcements to arrive before making a move.
I'll rescue the Duke.
You're a bold one. Very well. When the reinforcements get here, we'll make sure none of the cultists slip away. And if your plan doesn't work, we'll drink a toast to your memory later
Hey,
in the tavern.
come on, Harim. Why is the Lion Guard here?
We were sent to provide more security for the Duke and to keep something like this from happening. It's too bad we didn't arrive sooner. The local watch just wasn't prepared to deal with the Bloodthorns.
I've got this under control. Alright, we'll come back for this. Now the watch. We go into the shadows.
I invite the forces of darkness to bestow their power upon me.
What a strange place to have a bed. I guess you don't have that much space when you're in a tower, lighthouse rather.
You don't look like a Bloodthorn cultist. I assume this is a rescue attempt.
Well, I'm here to rescue and I just walked straight in.
Divines be praised. The cultists trapped me with these focus crystals. I'm a bit of a mage myself, but I'm powerless inside this ward.
I'll destroy him. Got our special hammer. Our all-purpose hammer.
I'm free. Now to get out of here. But there's one more thing. Thanks, friend. But I'm not the cult's only prisoner.
Who else did they kidnap?
I overheard the cultists talking. They have a prisoner who's a threat to the werewolf leader Falchu. They plan to execute her. If she really is a threat, then it seems crucial that we rescue her.
I'll find her and I'll set her free.
Very good. I'll return to Aldcroft. Meet me there after you rescue this mysterious woman.
Mysterious woman? Duke Sebastian of Camelon has been kidnapped. Duke Sebastian believes that the Bloodthorn cult is holding another prisoner near the lighthouse. He thinks she poses a threat to Falchu, but he fears that she's scheduled to be executed and should find her and set her free. These guards here aren't doing a good job guarding, are they? Gloria Fausta?
My executioner? You couldn't lift the axe, let alone deal with all the blood.
Save your insults for the Bloodthorn. I'm here to free you.
Splendid. Cut me loose. We'll kill these Bloodthorn dogs and then go after Falchu and his werewolves.
What kind of threat do you pose to Falchu?
Let's just say I have some inside knowledge that can help us put an end to the mangy dog. Now get me out of these ropes.
Hold still and I'll cut you loose.
My thanks, friend. That was too close for comfort. I'll meet you in Aldcroft.
Some reinforcements to the guard. Blaze right past these guys. But there is this quest over here. What's this all about? Going inside. Alexia?
My poor Papa, what will I do without you? Why would they kill a defenseless old man?
What happened to your father?
They came in the night. They came right into the lighthouse and attacked us in our sleep. I ran here and hid. You aren't going to make me leave, are you? I feel safer here, please.
You can stay, but you need to tell me who killed your father.
It was the Bloodthorns. Oh, poor Papa. I left everything behind. I don't even have his dear old pipe to remember him by. If I just had that one small thing, maybe I could find some comfort.
Then I'll find his pipe and I'll bring it back to you. Let's go get that pipe. Alexia Densent was a sole survivor of the Bloodthorn cult's attack on the Aldcroft lighthouse. She asked me to retrieve her father's pipe from his cottage so she will have something to remember him by. The Aldcroft lighthouse and cottages are on the southern coast of Aldcroft. Should look for Adrian's pipe. Adrian Densent. I'll get your pipe for you, pal. Oh, hey, Adrian.
I'm glad you're helping. Come, mortal. Do a favor for this poor, weary spirit.
I'll help you, but I need to get your pipe to your daughter. She thinks it will bring her comfort.
My daughter is lost to her grief. How can she send you here, to a haunt of vile cultists, to retrieve a pipe? Sheer folly! She should have something of real value, something that will allow her to move on.
What do you suggest?
For years, I've been hiding gold under a tree southwest of the lighthouse. Dig it up and give it to my daughter. Then she needs to go to my brother in Crosswitch. There she can start anew.
I got you, buddy. Now, will there be an option for me to keep it for myself? You want a piece of this, do you? That's what I thought. Take it back to Alexia. Alexia?
I thought Papa was nearby, but now, nothing. Do you have his pipe? I just want to hold on to him, just a little longer.
Your father's spirit was here. He had a message. Take this gold and go to Crosswitch.
He appeared? He appeared and spoke about me? I recognize this satchel. What's inside it? Oh, Papa. Ever the pragmatist. There's enough here to get supplies in Aldcroft. Then I can go on to Crosswitch.
Spoiled food? Steal? Would that really be a crime? Did she just leave the pipe behind? Did she just see the cash and went, oh, we'll stuff this pipe? Cash, money, baby? I'm sure that's not the case. Alright, we return to talk to Duke Sebastian. While I do that, folks, if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor and clicking the like button on this video. I hope you're enjoying the series enough to click the like button. Thank you very much, folks. Duke Sebastian.
Here I am, safe and sound back in Aldcroft. I have you to thank for that.
Have you spoken to Gloria?
Yes, and I share her concerns about both Camlorn and Aldcroft. We must deal with these werewolves once and for all. In fact, I hope to involve you in that.